Today I thought I could do a TBR jar picks my reads for June. We are on the 2nd of June right now, so I thought it'd be a perfect time to film this video. I am going away in June, so I will be picking one from my Kindle. Okay, so I've written the prompts and I've put them in this vase because I don't have anything else to put them in. I think I'm going to pick around 6 prompts. I have just started the Broken Bonds series by TBR, and that's a 6-book series, so I do feel like I might binge that just because I am on book 2 already and I started the series like 2 days ago. So that's a 6-book series in itself, so I'll still pick 6 and see how we can go from there. Okay, so the first prompt is less than 250 pages. Okay, so from that prompt I've got 5 choices and they are all lit fic, which isn't surprising really, is it? Because you don't really get a 250 page fantasy book. So we've got the Blood Brothers, Great Gatsby, Tuesdays with Maury physically, and then on my Kindle, because I am going to be choosing some from my Kindle just because I've got a lot on there and I am going away, so I will be taking my Kindle, so it makes sense. So we've got Open Water and we've got The Easy Life in Kamusari. And I don't know about this. I don't think I'm going to choose either of these two, just because I think I started reading this and I didn't like it. So this is a no, and I'm not in the mood for this. I think I would go with Tuesdays with Maury if I wasn't going away, but I feel like I might choose Open Water. I think it's 151 pages. I know it's got really great reviews. I don't know much about it apart from that, so I think we'll go for that one. Okay, so on to the second prompt. We have indie author. Okay, so for that prompt, I have a few options. So I actually have Forged in Blood on the way to be delivered tomorrow, and I also have the 3rd in the series that I'm reading at the moment by TBR, or we have Before We Were, and I don't know, I mean, if I want to make it easy for myself, I think I can choose Broken Bonds just because I'm in the middle of that series anyway. But I do really want to read this. I mentioned this in my book haul, and this is a second chance romance, kind of Boys of Tommen, which we know, I absolutely love that series. So I'm unsure what to do. This is like 540 pages. Okay, we'll go for this one. Oh god, the text is tiny. Shall we go for Broken Bonds? Right, let's go for Broken Bonds. I really do want to read this, but I feel like I need to read Broken Bonds, so I'll go for the 3rd one in the series that I'm reading at the minute. Okay, 3rd prompt. Oh. Published more than 5 years ago. Okay, for that prompt I had to use reinforcements, aka my iPad, to go on Goodreads because I've got all my books listed on there, and I did publication year. So this is what I've got on my Kindle: Bear Town, Little Woman, Her Last Move, The Kiss Thief, Know My Name, Home Before Dark, and that's all we've got on the Kindle. And we've also got The Grace Year and Circe. And then for physical books, I have Red Winter, which is actually 2016 to 2024 because it's a 3-book series in one. And then we've got Weapon, 6 of Crows, The Book Thief, and The Poppy War. And also Dance of Thieves, and then the 3 books that I mentioned earlier. So I'm thinking, I think it's going to have to be a Kindle read, just because, again, I'm going away and I think I can read around 2 books. So what's on my radar at the minute is The Grace Year, so I think I'm going to go with that. I've heard it's similar to like The Handmaid's Tale sort of thing, so I'm excited to read that. Okay, so number 4. I'll let me get there. Okay. Oh, people on the cover. Okay, so I have so many books for this prompt, which I didn't realise. But we've got the books that I mentioned earlier. I've also chosen, because it says people, not person, so I've gone for covers that have got more than one individual on them. So we've got Down Comes the Night, Where Shadows Bloom, Fairy-dale, Cruel is the Light, Our Infinite Fates, The Floating World, Fable for the End of the World, and Gifted and Talented. I honestly don't know what I want to read, to be fair. I'm being persuaded towards 3 options. So we've got Where Shadows Bloom, which is honestly such a beautiful cover, I love it, and The Floating World, and Before We Were. I did chicken out, didn't I, about this one. So what have we got? We've got 2 lit fics. What's the other book that I'm reading? Oh, and a fantasy. Oh my gosh, why can't I? Okay, I'm going to go for The Floating World, because I haven't read one of my Fairy Loots yet, so I think this might be a good start. So, The Floating World. Okay, so 2 more prompts to go. Oh, oldest book on your TBR. Well, I mean, it's oldest for a reason, isn't it? I obviously don't want to read it. Okay, so for this one, they are all lit fic again, which is so unlike me, because like all my bookshelves are fantasy, more or less. So I went on my Amazon orders to see all my purchases and what I've not read on my Kindle, and it came up with A Little Life. I've had that since 2020, which is obviously 5 years ago, and it's a big intimidating book, so I don't think I want to read that yet. So we've got this list here. I honestly don't know when I bought these, but they're the books that I just never reach for, ever. And that's Everything I Never Told You, The Curious Incident, The Talented Mr. Ripley, The Girl with the Loud Voices, The Vanishing Act of Esme Lennox, and we've also got Tuesdays with Moray. I can't remember when I bought this. I know I bought it from a charity shop, that's all I remember. I think I'm going to go for this one, because I do want to read this, I just have not got around to it at all. So we'll go for this one. Right, last prompt of the day. Okay, a 1-word title. Okay, so for that prompt we've got quite a few. So we've got Aridane, I think it's Greek mythology. We've got Lilac, which is a fantasy. Fairy-dale again. We've got Belladonna. We've got Weapon, which is the second in the Whisper duology. We've got Januaries by Olivia Blake, which I think is just a load of short stories. And we've got Spellbound. I think I'm drawing towards either Spellbound or Belladonna. I think this is following... See, I like to go into books blind majority of the time, so I don't like to read the blurbs of books. But I do think this is like a Reaper situation. I think it's a bit like Masters of Death, where we're following the character and it's a death, like a Reaper thing. So there's that. We've got Spellbound, which is a Sleeping Beauty retelling. Okay, I think I'm going to go for Spellbound, because it seems a bit magical. So yes, I'm going for Spellbound. Okay, so that wraps up the TBR jar picks, and we've got Tuesdays with Moray, Spellbound, and The Floating World. Blood Bonds, The Grace Year, and Open Water. So that concludes today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!